Hello, hi, back again and ready. Are you ready to stop? If not, come back, turn me back on later. Maybe you're getting the hang of this now. Maybe you're not putting it on until you're ready to spend a couple of moments with me. Moment today, we're going to focus just a little bit on our balance. So I want you to start with your feet. I want you to start by being in your feet hip distance apart. We're going to lift up our toes and I want you to place your little toe down to the mat first, slowly fanning through your feet. One toe down to the mat at a time as you place them back down to the floor. This might feel a little bit impossible, it might look totally impossible, but what we are doing here is just warming up all the little muscles around our feet and our ankles, muscles that get neglected day to day. We get up in the morning and we expect these feet to keep us balanced and to do lots of work for us all day long, but we never think to start by warming them up. So that's exactly what we're doing. Lift the toes, little toe down first, work your way out to the big toe. Then we're going to change direction. You're going to bring your big toe down first, slowly fanning your way out to the little toe. You'll see now, I don't know why I'm doing it with my fingers for a moment, just to show you a little bit easier. It always happens. I bet half of you just stopped and realised your fingers were doing some work. You're not puppets and it won't make it any easier, but hopefully you should feel now the inside, the outside, the lower legs, the ankles, really warming up and working for you. Then you're going to spread the toes out nice and wide into the mat. I want you to inhale, raise up onto the toes, and exhale to slowly lower. Inhale to raise up onto the toes, and exhale to slowly lower. Just taking a couple of nice big movements, warming up through these feet before we come in to a beautiful balance today. We're going to start by grounding our right foot. Spread the toes out nice and wide. Your left foot, toes down to the mat is your first option, or down to the floor. I haven't even got a mat. Maybe you're going to pick that foot up and onto the calf somewhere. Drawing the knee out is the aim. The higher you lift the foot in this position, the easier it is to draw that knee out. Or I could just have a little wobble. The easier it is to draw that knee out. Your aim in this position is to make sure your foot's not pushing into your knee joint. Your knees open nice and wide, focusing on this hip opening of this position. And then I want you to stand up tall out of that hip. Sometimes it's really easy to sink down into that hip and find that you've got a little bit more balance here, but I want you to stand up nice and tall out of the hip, palms together, maybe giving you a little bit more focus of concentration, palm to palm. Reaching the arms up, nice and tall up through the torso, helping you grow a little bit taller out of not just that hip, but through the spine as well. And then I want you to relax back and down in the shoulders, often made a little bit easier by parting the hands, relaxing back and down in the shoulders. Take a couple of moments here. Looking at a point nice and still will always help you with your focus, help you with your balance. And then we're going to draw the hands back together and slowly bring them down towards the heart center to release. Shake it off, loosen through the hips. Again, maybe a little wiggle through those toes, perhaps raise up to reset those feet. As we switch on the other side, spread the toes out nice and wide, ground through the foot. Toes down to the mat was our first option, up onto the calf, or right up and above the knee. Drawing the knee back is the aim, opening through the hips. So the higher that foot is, the easier it is to get a bit more space in those hips. Then you're going to come up nice and tall out of the hips, palms together, grow taller out of the torso. When you reach the top of that movement, we want to relax back and down in the shoulders, easier to create space, opening those hands. Draw your focus to a point nice and still. Enjoy for a moment, a second or two here. If you're wobbling around, don't worry, you can come back up and go again. Take a nice deep breath. Hands together, thumbs towards the forehead, through to the heart center, and shake it off. Shake it off, well done. A little bit of balance today. Tree pose.